With the future of President Joe Biden's Democratic ticket in question, he's answering tough questions from ABC's George Stephanopoulos. The president maintains he has the mental and physical stamina to campaign and win a second term. ABC's Daria Albinger has the details.
President Biden's exclusive TV interview with ABC's George Stephanopoulos, his first since his faltering debate.
But your friend Nancy Pelosi actually framed the question that I think is on the minds of millions of Americans. Was this a bad episode or the sign of a more serious condition?
It was a bad episode. No indication of any serious condition. I was exhausted. I didn't listen to my instincts in terms of preparing, and I had a bad night.
Asked if he's mentally fit to be president.
Let me ask you a tougher, more personal question. Are you sure you're being honest with yourself when you say you have the mental and physical capacity to serve another 4 years?
Yes, I am, because, George, the last thing I want to do is not be able to meet that. I think, as some of the senior economists and senior foreign policy specialists say, if I stop now, I'd go down in history as a pretty successful president. No one thought I could get done what we got done.
But are you being honest with yourself as well about your ability to defeat Donald Trump right now?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
The president rejecting the idea of taking a cognitive test.
Would you be willing to undergo an independent medical evaluation that included neurological and cognitive tests and release the results to the American people?
Look, I have a cognitive test every single day. Every day I have that test. Everything I do. You know, not only am I campaigning, but I'm running the world. And that's not how it sounds like hyperbole. But we are the essential nation in the world.
And why he's determined to stay in the race, despite some calls to step aside.
I don't think anybody's more qualified to be president or win this race than me.
The president plans to visit several key battleground states this weekend. Daria Albinger, ABC News, New York.
And staying with the race for the White House, ABC News has confirmed Virginia Senator Mark Warner is working to organize a meeting for Senate Democrats so they can discuss whether President Joe Biden should drop his bid for re-election. Sources say the meeting could happen as soon as Monday. Yesterday, the Washington Post reported Warner has privately raised concerns Biden is not able to run a campaign that could beat former President Donald Trump. While Warner's office has not confirmed or denied the meeting, a spokesperson for Warner told the Post he, quote, believes these are critical days for the president's campaign, and he has made that clear to the White House. Calls for Biden to drop out of the presidential race have been growing since his performance in that debate last week. But yesterday, Virginia's other Senator Tim Kaine told us he still supports Biden. Kaine knows a thing or two about what it takes to run on a national ticket. There he is in 2016 as Hillary Clinton's running mate. As of right now, Kaine says he backs Biden no matter what the outcome of this November's race is.
If Joe Biden says I can do this, I believe him, because he's never given me reason not to believe him. And if Joe Biden concludes he can't, I think he is the kind of patriotic person who will take that George Washington and move and say it's time for someone else. So I have confidence in his patriotism. I have confidence in his decision making. If he says he can do this, I believe him.
To date, 3 congressional Democrats have publicly called for Biden to step aside.